got messy, potentially the final law. After engaging Hutt forces at the Maw, having refueled at Kessel, we jumped to hyperspace, locked that down, and arrived in the system of Gamor, a system we just cleared 2 weeks ago. It was an ambush. Admiral Piet was waiting for us aboard that monster, the Executor. We are currently sustaining massive damage. Top deck hangars jammed. Half the main guns are down. Luckily, we were able to launch what fighters we could. We'd pull back, but we can't give up this opportunity. Our bombers have managed to disable the shield generation system. Our presence is keeping the ship's forward guns focused on us, allowing the rest of the fleet to keep targeting the subsystem's quad shipyards as deemed critical. We're starting to lose sublights. That settles it then. All remaining power to engines. Ram. Those are interior explosions. The bombers, they must have hit something vital. She's going up! Well, maybe this won't be the last log of the Liberation. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was a fast load, actually. Wow. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Awakening the Rebellion. The version that you can actually play on Steam right now. If you've never played this or Empire at War, well, if you're a Star Wars fan, what the hell's wrong with you? Go over to frickin' Steam and pick up a copy. It's like $4. Or wait to the Steam summer sales and pick it up. It's super, super cheap, but totally worth it. We're playing, of course, Forces of Corruption, which is the expansion pack, and we're playing a mod on top of that, which just adds so much and makes it so much better. Anyways, let's get back into the campaign. Now, let me turn on all the things. I was trying to capture some footage for the intro, and I was like, well, let me see if I can recreate the events of the last episode where we fought that Super Star Destroyer. And for the life of me, I couldn't do it. They would not come back here and attack Gamor, the pig people's planet. Yeah, it just wouldn't happen. So that's a thing. Like, I don't know, Piet just refused to do it. Anywho, we're back. In the last episode, if you didn't watch it, spoiler alert, we fought the Super Star Destroyer under the command of Admiral Piet, and he got his ass handed to him by the Liberation Home One, our fighters and a few MCs that we have, our MC-80 Justices. We are building winged MC-80s, if I am not mistaken. We actually have 2 ordered up, finally, now that we have Tech 3. It didn't look like we got any new units for having Tech 3 for ground units. I don't believe so. Yeah, it's all like artillery and armor and Wookiee war parties, because Wookiee war parties. So if you know any intel on like fun things that we can build now that we're tier 3 outside of just, well, actually just the MC-80 Liberty classes, I hear a rumor that we might be able to actually establish the New Republic if we can accomplish our major objectives, and we've already taken Quat Shipyard, so that might be something that we try to push for. But first and foremost, I want to connect with Luke and his small battle group over here at Ord Abana, which is actually producing a relatively large amount of credits. Can we put ground forces on this? No, it's a gas giant. There's no ground to put ground forces on. And he doesn't have a lot of defense, so we might want to start thinking about beefing up his battle group, to be honest. Maybe even make a play for Sullust. That would be a hell of a fight. Because if I'm not mistaken, Admiral Zax what and what and what? Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Let me turn that off real quick. That, I'm set up for streaming over on Twitch right now. I'm not streaming right now. And the pop-ups were set to turn on. So I don't know what that was, but okay, raisins. Let's get these reinforcements from Mustafar. We've been building some frigates and cruisers over here for this group because they lost so many. You know what? Am I not mistaken? Nope, they still have a connection. I was gonna say there's no way to get Imperial reinforcements over here except for build them at Sullust or run them through. But they can run them through Bothawui. So maybe we should focus on taking Bothawui, Hyporia, and Tatooine and start making our way that direction. Black Sun, Outer Rim regions like Geonosis and Ryloth Lock, all that. We were thinking about starting the Outer Rim campaigns as well, because that would open up the Rebel Highway, is what we've been calling it, all the way from the north up in Molinist, where we have Leia recruiting rebels to the cause and actually recruiting, I guess, scientists doing research for us up there. That's how we got in our tier 3. All the way through Mon Calamari, which is over here, where we've got Mon Mothma. We've actually kind of spread Rebel Command all over the place. Mon Mothma working with Mon Calamari to get us capital ships. Down through the wheel, all the way to Kashyyyk. If we capture Gamor, we'll have every planet all the way up to Hyporia, and then we can continue to open up this avenue if we open up the campaigns for the Outer Rim. I think this may be an option. I know some of you were like, go for the core worlds, strike them hard now. I'm a little on the fence on that one. Onderon's actually costing us 200 credits. So is Umbara. Why is Umbara costing us money? You have nothing on this world. Why are you plus minus? Yeah, you're negative 320 right now because you have a medium shipyard there. Wow, okay. You can have a capital ship production facility here. We're not gonna use that. And honestly, we're not even building we're not even building frigates here. We're not using this production facility at Umbara. It says we have a rebel medium shipyard. I don't see any medium ships. Is there something turned off here that I'm unaware? Why? What is Thrawn doing? Okay, I have all of the questions. Like, how did Thrawn and this battle group get behind us? Oh, we discovered this last time. There was a route through. He may have snuck in when we were up here. So he was probably like in hyperspace and we passed by him. Because we don't have any space stations. We need to do that. We also need to take Nal Hutta, finally. That just needs to be a thing. I thought we had already done that, didn't we? No, I guess not. All right, so that's gonna be an auto-resolve because it's just a single space station.
Lost.
We will, who's in command of the fleet right now? Oh my goodness, what are you guys doing? What no, we need Pathfinders. The ground forces are mixed with the space forces and it's bad. You should feel bad. And I have to waste my time moving Y-Wings over, doing paperwork.
Construction complete.
All right, who's in the lead of the fleet? Okay, our Pathfinders are gonna be Rogue Squadron. Before we move out, let's go ahead and do the invasion. We are set to do it, so let's begin. Wow. We just had this battle for Gamor, but it was owned by the Hutts. Now, that Super Star Destroyer was not alone. There was actually a ground battalion there, and the Empire has landed ground forces. Now, they haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet, but they have ground forces on the deck. I wonder if this is the group that took out the 15th. They had a bunch of, they had like 5 AT-ATs and supporting troops, though the 15th did do a decent amount of work, knocking out a lot of their ground forces.
Ready. Reporting
All right,
for duty.
let's work on making sure we don't lose this. Oh, we don't even have, all right, armored units,
Right away, sir.
infantry, let's get 2 infantry squads out. Let's get Rogue Squadron off
Right
the
away.
deck and
Affirmative.
running patrols to make sure that
We need to
our boys
deploy
can
more
land,
troops,
okay?
or we won't last long against
Yeah,
the
I'm
enemy
working on it.
forces.
I'm working on it. Let's bring in another group of lats.
Heading out,
Part of me
sir.
wants to wait to see if the enemy comes at us, so we can get anti-vehicle
Yes,
structures
can
down.
do. Enemy forces ahead.
So we can do just that, and now we can bring in, we don't really need to, but we could potentially, wow, come on.
I'm here, sir. Right.
Come on, smooth out. The lats can fire like rockets and stuff, so I'd rather use those rockets to our advantage. All right, we've got incoming. Lock it down. You two kind of fall back, get in the bunker. Let's bring in a group of infantry and watch the lats kick the shit out of these stormtroopers. You got too close. And those lats just wrecked you. Oh, we've got, no. What I would give right now,
Boarding in.
shit. Okay, Rogue Squadron, I have a job for you. You're gonna go wide. Artillery, deploy. We're fighting this. We have to fight this.
Spread out, men.
Spread out, men. Get ready for the fight. As they get closer, we'll call in some airstrikes. Rogue Squadron, begin engaging the back ATSTs. Our infantry are opening up, giving the orders to engage. I'm deploying the artillery. Hopefully we can hold them off. As soon as they get closer, I'm gonna call in a lat. Get closer. I'm relying on Rogue Squadron to get work done. Rogue Squadron is trying to hit them. Their shields are still holding. All right, calling in lats for airstrikes. As soon as you guys are down, I want you to take cover. All right, boy, are you firing? Oh, yeah, he's firing. All right, gonna bring in another lat for another airstrike.
Roger that.
You guys need to take cover, keep firing. Actually, don't worry about taking cover. They're gonna one-shot you anyways. Be mobile. Rogue Squadron, how you doing over there, boys? You're getting work done. Nice. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't feel as... Oh, we gotta keep them off the artillery. All right, the infantry you're trying to hold. Rogue Squadron's getting work done. They've split them up. They've got a lot of ground troops over there. This is the perfect opportunity.
Waiting orders.
All right, bring in another lat.
Heading out,
This is
sir.
gonna cost us, but it's gonna be worth it. Okay, we got an ATSD. Engaging the next one. Don't run down the barrel, though. Come at him from the side. All right, calling in another lat and calling in some special ops guys. Maybe we can get some mines on the road or something. All right, boys. Take them down. It really is up to you. Another ATST is down. Artillery is getting work done. Beautiful. Begin your attack run. Rogue Squadron's down to half health. We may have to pull them back. We don't want to lose them. We're looking pretty good, though.
Copy.
Infantry,
For the Alliance.
get moving.
Yes.
Special Ops team, can you really? No, you can't. Okay, that would have been hilarious if you could, but I like where your head's at. Go ahead and move up. Gonna bring in another lat. Gonna pull Rogue Squadron off the fight. They've got a decent... Oh, look at the lat beam cannons. Okay, now's our chance. Go for your attack run. Come on, Rogue Squadron. We can hold. We've got artillery. We've got our own heavy weapons. We've got torpedoes. We can even start bringing in heavy tanks now.
They're falling back.
They're not falling back. They're done. That's for the 15th. Eat it. Imperial Army troopers are trying to escape. Let's see if we can capture them. In your attack run. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, if it wasn't for the lats and their airstrikes. Oh. That was the group that killed the 15th. 5 AT-ATs, I called it. Dun, 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 dun. You all are getting promoted. You're all getting medals. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. Okay, the planet is ours. Casualties were a little high, but while taking that back, we should have access now to... let's unpause and turn on all the things. I need to know which ones these are and how to reset them, because I know Camino has... No, that's not what I wanted. There's our armor. There's our infantry. So turn all of these off.
Mon calamari crews are ready.
There we go. So it's everything Camino can make. That's a little weird. Oh, it's maxed out on buildings. So give us troops. We'll grab some from Kessel too, because Kessel has like the cheapest, crappiest infantry we can get. But we need reinforcements. We have a new mission. What is it, R2? Our financial experts are predicting a shortage of credits soon. We need to stockpile our finances to weather the crisis to come. Save your credits to receive a bonus. Target credit amount is 1,700 and we'll get a Dauntless-class battleship. If we can stop spending credits, that's going to take us 3 weeks to save. We could do that. And then we could spend it on bolstering probably ground forces, since we've already spent a decent amount on... I'm going to let those MC-80s finish building. All right. I think we're looking pretty good. I think we should go after the intersection real quick. We're not going to wait around. We're going to push for the intersection. I don't think they've got anything there. While we're sitting here wondering... I'm just going to push all these buttons. Oh, you don't even have a space station.
Tactical battle.
Shit. Unexpected. Isn't that a ground? That's an army trooper. That's a particular leader, I believe, but... I may have just caught their reinforcements in like Sentinel shuttles and shit at the space station. I hope so. I hope it's not a proper fleet. It could be, though.
We've located the enemy.
It's probably showing me... I think I turned all the buttons on, so it's showing me heroes on the top of the stack, meaning I don't know what the rest they have. We didn't have a Pathfinder unit.
I am with you.
Rogue Squadron isn't in this group. Oh, because it's on the deck at that planet. Right.
Try to separate the defending units to pick them apart.
Let's move forward.
Complying with orders.
Move the fleet forward. We'll move as one big group. I wouldn't be surprised if they fall back. Is that a gravity well generator? I think it is. One of the complaints for the newer movie is always talks about like the holdo maneuver. But you have to admit, the visual for that, like seeing a mass shadow like from that perspective, is really cool. It's really cool. They just need to write in a little bit of lore on why they don't do that all the time. Like maybe it's really hard, or the ship has to be really large. Who knows? I'm sure there's going to be something.
They're falling back.
Ah, they're falling back. We're never going to catch up to them.
Suggest?
I mean, we could try to like boost over here, but
Standing by.
they do retreat a lot faster, a lot slower than us. But there's the transports. Enemy forces are falling back. They did have an Arquintans protecting them. I saw a few Sentinels, a few Lambdas. Every time I see the Lambda and the Sentinel, I think of X3 and the Rebel playthrough we started back when it was like version, the Star Wars mod, version like point something. And I was capturing all these Lambda shuttles to use as like traders to trade in the universe. Capturing the intersections was 500 credit bonus. that puts us a little bit closer to our objective. We'll take that. Now, before we get crazy, let's
Unit in
order
production.
up some scouts. They're only 50 credits, so we're going to retrofit some Y-Wings with sensor relays,
Y-Wing squadron reporting.
and we're going to send them out and see what
Y-Wing squadron
Bothawui
reporting.
and Hyporia. Bothawui is empty? Send
Y-Wing
the
squadron
fleet.
reporting.
Complying with orders.
And I am going to build a
Constructing.
station here because they were sneaking troops behind us and we can't have that. They own the Maw. Oh, crap. I forgot about the Maw. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll send...
Tactical battle.
Damn, I couldn't give them the order in
imminent.
time. Well, auto-resolve that. It's just a space station. They haven't dug in, so we have the orbit of Bothawui. We are going to move Rebel 1, who's in charge of the fleet. Dodonna, take charge of the fleet and head to the Maw.
that.
And make sure that they don't start building capital ships there because they can do that. How, guys? How? I assume they figured out a way through... Yeah, they went through Gamor because there's no space stations all the way back here. So that's why we're fixing it. We're going to put a tier 1 here just so we know. We need to get Rogue Squadron off the deck on this one. Not too hard. Gamor, get
Building
yourself a
under
freaking
construction.
HQ. There goes our money. We had a mission. Let's
Building
not
canceled.
go crazy. Our money has gone down by a lot. I think we've lost 1,000 credits. I mean, it could be just the casinos, but what I think happened... Ooh, she's done. What I think actually happened was we may have lost one of our sympathizers. We can build more sympathizers. Renvar is our new intelligence center. Yeah, we've lost a couple.
Hiring smuggler.
These are worthwhile. I know I said I wouldn't spend
Hiring
any money, but
smuggler.
these are worthwhile. We'll get our numbers up there and start smuggling credits out. Indeed. Why do we have Spec Ops guys back here? You guys are expensive. Like, head up to Renvar, and we'll move you forward. And you, MC-80, join up with the Wheel for defense, since the Wheel has no defense.
Tactical battle.
And was
imminent.
majorly hit. Oh, Thrawn is still at the Maw. Oh, that's funny. A little bit of lore with Thrawn, particularly the new canon lore, is that he's very interested in what was going on. Not in this period. It's already
There they
happened. But the Death Star and the Maw. He's very curious at what the Empire's up to. And the funny that have him, like, there now. Okay, so Thrawn, and they've got quite a few leaders here. So we've got Admiral Thrawn. Gives a 15% combat bonus to all ships in his fleet. Can do orbital bombardment. The Admonitor is Admiral Thrawn's flagship. I wish this had the new canon artwork on his Star Destroyer. The twin, I think it's like twin serpents or something. I thought that was a really nice touch for this ship. Captain Brandy, battleship captain, 10% combat bonus. Competent officer, not too proud to order a retreat if necessary. You guys aren't allowed to leave. What do we have to use against these guys? We can win this battle, but it's a little closer than I'd want it to be. And we don't want to have too much of a prolonged engagement. We don't want to have Dodonna's
Lead the Alliance to victory.
assault dreadnoughts, assault
Young
ship,
Dodonna,
taking the
sir.
first hits. So we're going to take the MC-80
We
going
suspect
first.
that this planet's defenses
We're going to have
could be
Rebel
very
1
powerful.
come into the side.
Counting on you to remove all
And then
enemy
we'll bring
forces
in
protecting
the
planet.
rest of the
Allow our
fleet
ground forces to
momentarily.
Squadron, advance.
All right, boys.
Cruiser, standing
Ordering
by.
you to engage. Just move forward. Just do what I say and move forward. You don't need to turn. All right, engage. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dreadnought division dropping out of hyperspace now.
Confirmed.
And then we'll drop in this. Engage. A-wings. Go after the bombers. That's where they're going to have the biggest advantage. If they have those bombers actually manage to hit us, we'll be in trouble. So go after the bombers. And we have no Y-wings in this fleet. We have one squad of Y-wings. Go after the hangar base. Holy crap, his shields are already down. Overload your weapons and go after the hangar bay. Wow. Wow, his shields drop like a rock. This is why you don't use the cheap versions. Look at those heavy cannons on Thrawn's ship just tearing us apart. Get out of there.
On my way.
Just drop it where you can. I don't really care. Another Y-wing. Y-wing, I want you to stay away from the enemy fighters, so get out of there. A-wings, go and intercept. Now the 3 dreadnought squads, I think that's where we're actually getting most of our firepower with this fleet. We can kill him. If they're going to fall back and take their fighters with them, that's fine. Go after the bombers and try to stick together. soon as he's down, okay, as soon as his main weapons on that starboard side is down, we got a lot of incoming. We've lost our shield generator. We've lost the MC-80. Rebel 1 is still in the fight. And we're about to take down the Star Destroyer. Thrawn is gonna bite it. Thrawn is gonna bite it. Come on. If we could take Piet down and in the next episode take down Thrawn while he tries to make some kind of backdoor attack on the Maw, that was worth it. That was worth it. Oh man, they're still gonna win the fighter. Can you take out the hangar? You took out the hangar. All right, switch targets, engage the next hangar. Rest of the fleet, engage the hangar. We're losing the fighter battle. We may have to fall back. We can take out the carriers here, though. How many more fighters do we have? Can you launch any more?
Lead the Alliance to victory.
All power to the engine.
All power to the engines and weapons. He gets a general bonus, I think, to everything.
I'll handle that.
All right, Brandy. Now remember, they can get their units back too if they can find them and capture them. So,
Bombers at the ready.
bombers, go ahead and just make your attack run. I feel like we can win this. They may fall back if we manage to take out the rest of their capital ships, and we might have to rely on that because Dodonna's hurting. Dodonna, where are you in this fleet? It's a hot mess right now. You're in there, but you're in there too deep. No, you're just being targeted by everything. All right then, fighter squadron. Shoot up those enemy fighters, those bombers. Yes, Commander. Switch targets. Switch targets. I don't care about the hangar, the carrier anymore. Open up. Dodonna, you've done well. Get the hell out of there. I'm overcharging everything you've got. Oh, you're being chased. Dodonna's gonna go down. Oh no, Dodonna died in the battle against Thrawn. Is that what we're gonna go with here? With that cloud of fighters. Dodonna's lost. Dodonna is lost. Okay, well, I mean, that's the fleet. We've managed to... It's a bit of a slugfest right now with this victory class. Let's take him down quickly. Take out his hangar. I'm less worried about his ion cannon batteries than his hangar bay right now. And then we might have to escape. Checking our engines. Engines are online. Engines are online. Let's see if they retreat. We've almost got them. Engines are taking damage. I'm playing. Ah, this is such a poor idea. Come on, boys. A few more hits. They gotta know they can't win. They have to know they can't win. They're falling back. There we go. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're gone. I think we disabled his hyperdrive. Like, we're winning the battles we're in, but it's relative because we can't replace these ships very well. We did take out more heroes, though.
System control achieved.
And they have to go and... I don't know if they have to go rescue their heroes or what. How many ships are we going to lose?
On my way.
Fall back to Kashyyyk and hold your position.
Reporting.
Kashyyyk. The Maw is ours again. For how long, I don't know. Like, the wheel isn't producing anything now. Our income has dropped significantly. Alright, well, we can't worry too much about that right now. Gamor, I have to spend some money to hold on to you. I don't want them to backdoor me again. I want to go after Bothawui, though. If we were to capture Bothawui... Oh, you're not going to tell me how much we get for winning, are you?
Building.
It's worth it. Now that we know that there's not 5 AT-ATs roaming about over here, we'll build that. We're gonna move our ground troops. We're gonna liberate Bothawui. That's what we're gonna do. At the same time,
I hear you need my services.
let me know it's over at the intersection, please. And I'm sending reinforcements to Bothawui. You need them, and we don't need this bombing group. We don't have the Y-wings over there anymore. So you head out. Sending reinforcements.
Adjusting navigator.
In Kessel, you should have 3 squads ready to go for us. So let's go ahead and get you sent over to Bothawui as well. I'm going to collect our units.
I hear you need my
Rogue
services.
Squadron, join up with the fleet, even though you'll still be able to be dropped on the ground. That's limited. That's really limited. Is there no armor? Kashyyyk, have you built us any armored reinforcements? Oh my goodness. Doja. Drive me crazy. Alright, I heard you need my services. Do we have another mission? Production. You're doing well, but our defenses need to be even stronger. Upgrade one of our star bases to strengthen our defenses. Space station to level 3. Location Solus Van. Get a bulk cruiser. What's a level 3 space station cost? And what is Solus Van? What would that cost us compared to a bulk cruiser? 4,000? Not Starship. It's 8,000. No, that's not true either. 4,300. There it is. Station level 3. It's not a terrible idea. But a bulk cruiser is only 2,500. And that's not... I wouldn't call this a strategic location, even though it is a capital ship production facility. I would love to use this. Oh, it's just a frigate facility, isn't it? Power to engines recovers 20% faster due to Solus Van advanced engine technology. Oh, really? I didn't realize I was even getting a benefit like that. That would have sucked to have lost this planet and never realized, why is everything going so much slower when I try to use my abilities? Okay. We have a fleet over Bothawui right now that's not really doing anything, and I feel like it needs to make a play. I feel like it needs to do a raid. Is there anything we can actually take with this and get some income coming in? I'd love to raid... Unlike the south, the north doesn't have... We could raid the capital ship facility here and keep the sun from building any more capital ships for a little while. I think that's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do it. Who's going to lead the fleet? We'll put an A-Wing squadron in there. They're going to be our Pathfinders. Let's go ahead and hit Mandalore. And our objective is to take the capital ship facility out. If we can just own them hard, I'd be down with that. Let's get these light vehicles moved to our ground forces over at Bothawui.
Tactical battle imminent.
The battle for Mandalore. Ooh, has their fleet moved away from Mandalore? Do they not have a defense fleet? You don't say. I mean, they have a shipyard, so we can expect some kind of resistance. There's the A-Wing squadron.
Roger.
Alright, Dagger Squadron. Locate the enemy, report back so we can figure out our hyperspace order.
A larger force doesn't always guarantee victory.
Man, you've got
Use
the
tactics
sensors
to your
of a twig.
advantage and remove the defending position.
Ready for duty.
You have the sensors of a rock. Can't see crap. I feel like I'm not using you for what you're for.
Choose your reinforcement.
I'd bring in a long probe Y-Wing, but I don't actually have that option. It doesn't do anything when you bring them in. They don't have like really good sensors like you think they would. And they don't have a model either, which is a little weird. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-da. All they'd really have to do is remove the turret, right? I think why long probes, the only visual difference would be they don't have a turret on the back. Alright. So, the command ship of our Star Destroyer, which I'd like to know what you guys think we should call this. Let's go ahead and have that come out of hyperspace. We've never used this in battle. This is the one that we captured when we hit a shipyard. So this is a Rebel
Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer. Launch all fighters. Prepare for combat. Not as cool as the Liberation, can confirm. We'll swing around to the north and
Star
engage
Destroyer
that. I
reporting
think that's
in.
the best way to do it. They've got an acclimator. Oh man, it's been a little while since we fought the sun. We've been fighting the Hutts. With an acclimator there, we could bring in a little bit, like a little support fleet. So let's go ahead and do that.
Moving out.
Bring in a bulk cruiser. Go ahead and bring in another blockade runner.
Yes,
Giving you the
Commander.
order to just engage. What in the sweet babies? You're a burst satellite, not a tier 1 station. All right, bring in a battle group.
On my
Bring in the battle group. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Launch fighters.
Bombers reporting in.
Bombers. Go bomb something.
Awaiting your orders.
Get in there, boys.
right away. Roger.
We need to get your fire on that station.
Awaiting your command.
Get the heavy cannons up there.
Frigate reporting.
Let's do this.
Your command, sir.
Weapons operating.
The orders have been given. And you know what? How many fighters do they have? Too many fighters. All right. B-Wings.
Reinforcements.
Give me all 3. We actually built these B-Wings. I'll bring in an A-Wing squadron to keep them secret, to keep them safe. Get our A-Wings in. X-Wings, go make me proud. Make them go away. B-Wings, save the day. If I lose a freaking Star Destroyer day 1 of using it, hold your position there. We'll just use your heavy guns from where they're located.
Engaging the enemy.
Wow, half of you are taking damage. And we can go ahead and get rid of... Actually, bring in that Rebel GR-75. It's adorable. Don't get close to that. Hard to starboard. Hard to starboard. Shit. Alright, I'm giving the order for the A-Wings to engage. Sorry, A-Wings. You need to clear a path, and you need to get up here and repair our boys. Deploy that. There, she's destroyed. Beautiful. Giving the orders for the Moncal ship to come about and engage.
Reporting in.
I know we've got one squadron that's going to hold them off, but I'm really hoping we can break something here. Alright, never mind. Never mind, that's suicide.
Roger that.
Alright, rest of the fleet, start coming around. What, is this the GR? No, it's a...
Armed and ready.
Keep killing that fleet, please.
Roger that.
Roger that. Why are you guys dying coming right out of the hangar?
Where do you want it?
Subsystem should be getting repaired right now, right? Didn't you drop your ability? You literally have like one job in life, and if you're not doing it, then what good are you?
Transport away.
Y-wing here.
I imagine they've got like little bobs in them from... Hey, your shields are coming online. Good. Bombers, go. We don't have a choice. We want to send you in. You're gonna die. This is gonna be costly. You guys are so slow, too. I thought this would be easier said than done. No. We're out. All hands retreat.
Light speed.
You're good, right? Your shields are up, and you don't actually have engine modules, I don't believe. Yeah, the MCs don't have engine modules. Damn. And all we took out was a burst satellite. Okay, Mandalore is not going to be as easy a fight as you would hope. Who knew? Everyone watching this knew. The face palms, I can feel them. There's a disturbance in the force. A bunch of people just got concussions. The face palms were so hard. Okay, that's fine. It was worth it. We now know what they've got there. And for anybody who's about to say, why didn't you just auto-resolve, Shaq? That's not. That's cheese. That's cheese of the highest
System
level.
Lost.
What did we lose? Intersection 5. Who are we going to steal from? Wait, why can't I steal from stuff?
Tactical.
Oh, because you guys are stacked right now, aren't you? No, you're not? Yep, one of you stacked. What? What? There's a huge enemy fleet at Bothawui, or are you ground forces? Holy. What? 10 ISDs? Where have you been keeping them? This is their counterattack. They don't want me to have Bothawui. They feel like they've earned Bothawui. Holding action until we escape. What can we kill? What can we slow down? Holy crap. We're gonna have to do some attack runs on this. We gotta link up with Luke, but with an enemy fleet so close to our campaign, our potential campaign, we may have to combine some fleets. We may have to ignore some fronts in favor of others until we can knock this fleet down. 10 ISDs? There's...
Reporting in. Copy that.
We are
This is what I was
multiple
afraid of.
ships
There's the
entering
ground
hyperspace.
troops.
Be
We don't see
prepared
it
to
often.
defend our position and repel the Imperials.
But there's the ground force transports, like right there. All right, launch all fighters. Wait for the hyperdrives to prepare to get the hell out of
Weapons
here.
online. Your orders, sir?
Oh man. This is the coffee.
Ready for action.
What is that really what that's called? Fair enough.
Standing by.
And the arrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, join up with the fleet. Launch your
Form
fighters.
up.
Ready for command.
X-wing squadrons, break off.
We're going in.
Rogue squadrons, stick with the fleet.
Awaiting orders.
Y-wings, come with me.
Copy.
We're gonna be leaving shortly.
Form up. I copy, sir.
Just form up with the fleet. A-wings, B-wings.
I copy.
We're gonna see if we can do a little bit of damage to this fleet before we leave.
Z95 here. Over.
Kind of like we're it's a fighting retreat.
Roger that.
We
I
do
copy.
have a substantial amount of fighters here,
Ready for duty. Order acknowledged.
and really hope that they didn't bring like a interdictor or something silly. All right, rest of the fleet is here. Wait a minute. There's supposed to be 2 of you. There you are.
orders.
That's why we have a flagship. You know, just me risking the flagship to try to take on this massive fleet over Bothawui. Don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. It's an opportunity. That's what we're gonna call this. This is Group 3 is all Y-wings. Group 4 is you. So that means our X-wings are gonna be
enemy has
Group
been
5.
spotted.
I copy.
We've got an enemy target directly ahead. They're coming in from here. What is this shit? It's mostly support craft. That makes me real nervous, boys.
Lander ready.
Landers,
Arrival imminent.
bring the fleet around.
Reporting in. Moving into position.
Let's start changing our location. Oh my. Oh, that's the whole fleet. That's the whole enemy fleet right there.
Reporting.
Swing up north.
Copy.
Swing up north.
Yes, sir. Right
Engage
away.
the first
Keep your
support
eyes
ship you
open
see.
for those fighters.
Engage it.
Acknowledged.
We're not gonna
Moving
stick
to
around.
coordinates.
We're not gonna stick around.
Send me on my way.
Break and engage.
Yes, Commander.
Bombers. Let's go.
Moving out.
We need to take out some of these support vessels.
Commander.
Come about.
Hold on. Agreed to.
Akbar is moving to defend the fleet.
Ready.
I am with you.
Get ready for it.
Clear-wing squadron reporting.
All right, you guys break off. B-wings, Group 5. Engage.
Closing on target.
Starting to exchange a bit of fire. Liberation. Go ahead and overload the guns and see if we can kill a couple more support ships.
Let's melt those laser banks. Weapons armed. Warming up.
Come on, Y-wings. We're gonna go after this dreadnought. He's the one in the best position. We can take out these before they die.
Beware of traps.
All right, hold your position.
Enemy.
We're about to leave.
I'm on this one. Your orders?
Rogue Squadron, join up with the fight here. They're bringing in reinforcements. Bombs are away, and warm up the hyperdrives. We are leaving, boys.
Can't see him. God.
I'm running out of
Come on,
maneuvers.
come on, come on, come on, come on. Fleet's out. We couldn't hold nearly as long as I was hoping. Oh, that's a lot of Star Destroyers.
Tactical battle
Noticing them coming out of
imminent.
hyperspace. Oh, our reinforcements have just arrived. We'll pull them out. Those transports just got there. Oh, we came in from this direction this time. Interesting.
Destroying key elements of the enemy's forces is an optimal tactic. Try to separate the defending units to pick them apart.
No, I think we're just gonna leave. I think that's the plan.
Lander reporting. Transmission received.
Yeah, U-turn.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
Get him out of here. If we had the Quasars, that would give us a little bit more air superiority. We did take out a couple of their fighters. They had built some more advanced ones. Those weren't just normal TIEs, which is a little scary. Both fleets are heading back to Camino. That's a good bet. I think Camino's actually sitting pretty with a ion cannon. It's not. No, Camino is very much a defend it from the ground installation. Speaking of which, I think we need to move these troops. Maybe not. And then you holding out on the shield generator? Yeah, that might not be bad. Okay. Okay, well, this is bad. Do we have that extra MC-80? We do. And we've got to make some cash with these guys, so let's get them sent out. First things first, let's rearrange. You here, pause real quick, and let's figure out where we're gonna send our... where do we want to... Typhera is not a bad one. Galaxies is just like in a bad way. Hapes too, we could steal from the Hapes. We could find donations. We're not stealing, we're finding donations.
Moving into position.
Unless it's the Empire, then we're probably just stealing from them. 70?
On our
All
way.
right. Kato Nemoidia, you're not. They must have killed you.
Requesting backup.
And go. All right, when they arrive, that should increase our cash. Where are we at on our mission? Stockpile credits. The objective was 1,700. We're at 14, so when this week is over, we'll get our free Dauntless class battleship. Looking forward to seeing one of those. Damn, like Bothawui's right there. We need to take them. Let's move the MC-80 that Mon Mothma has claimed for us.
Tactical battle
Down.
imminent.
What? What? Oh, more reinforcements have been caught out of position.
Planetary
they're
control
auto-
achieved.
Wait, what? We won that? All right, let's just go ahead and get you to Gamor.
Heading to
Just get out of there. I'll put you on the deck on Gamor for right now. As with the rest of our ground troops, might not be a bad idea. Since we're waiting for resources to gather and a fleet that's capable of fighting, what I'll do is I'm going to assign an artillery unit to Kamino to help defend it. Come on. There we go. And I'll even send you some light artillery. That'll give you some kind of chance. Artillery should be positioned inside the base, so let's move you back here. Light vehicles can make it into the base as soon as possible, so that should be fine. That looks good. Rest of you ground troops, head to Gamor. We know that this could be an avenue they could take to attack us, so we'll put some ground forces on Gamor as well. As for the fleet, best place to defend with the fleet... Probably isn't Kamino, but we could do some damage, maybe. We'll hold here. We'll hold here for now. Good grief. We're hurting. Our losses are stacking pretty heavily. We're going to bring this MC-80 down to the south. Join up with the fleet. Actually, go straight to Kamino. And you're almost useless right here.
Mission log
Maybe
updated.
not. We got another mission log. What do you got for us? We have been paid. We got our Renvar is where the battleship showed up. And we had a production
You are
objective.
doing well, but our defenses need to be even stronger. The Alliance.
What was
needs
attrition?
The
The
Alliance.
Alliance.
is in your debt.
Destroy a capital shipyard and gain a Star Destroyer. We did that one already, didn't we? That may be another Star Destroyer, if I remember correctly. We didn't know where to do that, though. That was the problem. We didn't know where another... Like Corellia was one that we attempted, but it was too well defended. I think that was the problem. We hit it and then we left. Now Bothawui. What do they get? Reveals ground and space bases nearby systems due to spotted spy net. See, they get the spy network too. That's not good. They know what we have here. If we're gonna turn Kamino into a base, a defense base, which we could, and use this as the staging point for the war against, well, the Empire and the Outer Rim. You think they've rebuilt their capital ship production yards? They have one here at Sullust. We could do another raid there, see if we can steal it. We're gonna pull you back.
Roger.
Join up with this assault ship that we've got. Man, Bespin is making bank for
You
us
just
right now.
got yourself some credits.
Hey, our smuggler has arrived. Oh, yeah, Renvar. Where the heck was Renvar at? Renvar was in the... that was right up in here, wasn't it? I should have our battleship. We completed the objectives. We should get a free battleship. Ah, Renvar was right here. There it is, Dauntless Battleship. We're going to have you dispatched to the main fleet, to the Liberations fleet, Home Ones,
Heading for coordinates.
because we know what we're up against. And we need the ability to fight it. We don't really want to fight that, though. We really don't want to fight that.
Unit in
Give me a couple
production.
of spies. We need to see what's going on here. If we can sneak onto Bothawui, I would rather
Y-wing
hold
squadron
that planet
reporting.
on the ground than
System
fight frickin'
lost.
Empire
Y-wing
change.
squadron
They
reporting.
took the intersection. Land the ground troops.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Land the ground troops. Get yourself a shield generator and turbo lasers. What's the base layout here? Crazy. Enemy landing zones are probably going to be in the middle. This is going to be a hard planet to hold. Oh, man.
Reporting.
Turbo lasers are expensive, but I'm going to say go
Beginning
for it.
construction.
Alright. Well, where's the enemy fleet at Bothawui? Spy for the intersection. Give me
Unit
2
in
more.
production.
Oh, it's still there.
System
There's
lost.
7 of
Y-wing
them there
squadron
now.
reporting.
What did we lose? Ord Abana control changed from rebellion to empire. Ord Abana. They're popping all my little worlds. Oh, they moved here. Let's see
Unit
what they've
in
got.
production. Unit
Give me
in
2.
production.
I want to see what Solus has got going on as well. Okay, you're gonna be done in like 2 seconds. So
Y-wing
wait for
squadron
it.
reporting.
Where's the
Y-wing
Y-wing
squadron
squadron?
reporting.
Solus
Y-wing squadron reporting.
and Ord Abana. What do they take that with? Can we strike? They don't have anything. What? Maybe a passing by fleet. I should be able to see their capital ship, Golden Defense Station. Doesn't say capital ship production facility.
Tactical battle imminent.
Uh-oh. Dathomir. Oh, the fleet that was here fell back. Auto-resolve, and let's send our fleet back.
Consider it done.
We'll try. We'll try and pop that. As our reinforcements arrive. Kessel is... Really? Interesting. Oh, you didn't steal any money from the Hapes. Oh, we can't steal credit from the Hapes.
Destination
Or
acknowledged.
we already are stealing credit from the Hapes. Maybe. No, but we can use these as spies. I can see what they're doing. Interesting. Go to Concord Dawn.
Coordinates received.
See what they're up to. All right, who are we gonna strike against? They have... Is that who I think it is? No, Arkhammer factory ship can do orbital bombardment. The Arkhammer is a gigantic factory ship. Even while in battle, she can produce a breathtaking number of TIE droid fighters. Her armament serves only for the purpose of anti-fighter protection, so she should be guarded well from enemy frigates or capital ships. Okay, that... I don't think that's something we can ignore. And right now our spies are indicating that it's not defended. Who's a Pathfinder? Yeah, we're gonna go after that. Take the battles that we can win, right?
Moving to coordinates.
We're gonna go strike that. Let's see what's going on over at Hyporia. I think it was empty, and we'll do Tatooine as well. Maybe we can open up a front down here. I don't think we can engage these
Construction
guys unless they
complete.
decide to spread the fleet out a bit. The fleet is en route. Camino was never... Oh god, no. Camino was never a... they don't have anything over these two worlds that I can see. Now they know they may know we're coming because they can see because of the spy network.
Tactical battle imminent.
They ran with it. There's nothing there, just a space
System
station.
conquered.
I don't know if we get a bonus for conquering those. Well, we have some credits now.
Acknowledged.
We can buy some units. I think Mon Calamari
Unit in production.
get us another couple
Constructing
MC-80s.
unit.
They're incredibly expensive. Renvar. I'm not super worried about right now. Debating what to build. Raxus Prime has been building some air speeders for us.
Unit
I
in
like having the
production.
air support. We haven't been able to build any more officers yet. Fleet officers, for some reason. It's supposed to reset itself. Because I don't have fleet officers anywhere. I've gone through the entire... everything. And they're just not here. Join up. Yeah, join up with the fleet there. You're not doing any good until us. Right? No fleet officers up here? Nope. Bum, 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 bum. And our small ground forces up in the north, helping defend. Okay, we gotta strike somewhere and have a proper battle. It's Bothawui that's ninjing my brain right now. We might be able to reach out from Camino, but... Alright, here's what we'll do. We're going to go to Kashyyyk. We're going to order up
Unit in
another
production.
2
Vehicle
artillery
in
units.
production.
We're going to order up some of our commandos. We're going to get our ground forces
Recruiting
online.
soldiers.
We're going to get a couple of commando groups of Mon Calamari as well. I can't build militia, can I? No. You only get a few. You can't build them. I guess. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to spearhead an attack on Nal Hutta and Toydaria. And maybe watch what they do closely.
Vehicle in production.
I want to see if they split this fleet and we have the opportunity to engage it.
Y-Wing Squadron
That would be
reporting.
really nice.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
You guys are a stealth unit. I could move you in.
On our way.
All right.
Reporting in.
Give me sight beyond sight. That fleet is still there, and it's now 7 Star Destroyers. I think it was 10 before. I'd like to know where those other Star Destroyers went. The Black Suns just took Faline. What did they take it with? Or are they going to go up against the Empire? Not much. Providence and a couple frigates.
Tactical battle imminent.
Whoa. Jaeger Minor. for the first time is under attack. That's why the Suns haven't hit us, because they're too busy building up a fleet to the north. It's actually not that bad of a fleet. I don't know. What are these? These are... Woo! Okay. I guess I can get reinforcements up there. We can send that ISD. And whatever ships that it's got on hand. We can even pull that MC-80 off of the wheel. The winged one. And give them a little bit more reinforcement. To take that Black Sun fleet on. It might be about time we upgraded Jaeger Minor into a proper, like, holdout battle station.
Ready for action.
Well, we're here to do as much damage as we can.
Our scanners have detected a hostile fleet moving towards our location. Their presence in our system must be removed.
Black Sun have a habit of building lots and lots and lots of fighters, so if we can kill a few of those, I'll be pretty happy. Let them come to us, though. We'll engage when they get close.
Yes, sir.
Launch all fighters. Should be 4
Yes,
squadrons
Commander.
each.
Ready.
Group 1 and Group 2. Let them come. Oh yeah, don't put on super speed and then go into spectator cam. Can't do it.
Enemy unit sighted.
Okay, here we go.
Our space station
Fighters go.
is under attack.
Y-wings hold back. Take him down. Kind of hoping they would bring in their support ships. No, you were fine. Continue to attack.
Y-wing squadron reporting. Flight systems engaged.
You are fighter tactician. Interesting.
On my way. Responding.
Come on, I need you to kill those last fighting units.
Torpedoes armed.
Oh, that mess just got bigger. All right, send the Y-wings in.
Y-wing standing by.
Use your turrets. Start popping them with those gunners in the back. See what kind of damage we can pull off. Oh, they've got another squadron coming in from behind. And one of their bigger ships have just engaged. Oh, they're trying to run. Go after the shield generator, Y-wings. You have your objective. It's what, a Corellian frigate of some kind? Yeah, it's a Corellian frigate. A ship you don't see often. Kind of like the bigger Corellian birds. Destroyer. It's a Corellian destroyer. Come on, when do you have to have a torpedo? No? No, well, the bombers will take care of it. Oh, boy. All right, go after their aces. Space station can take that down without issue. Let them have it.
Squadron moving out.
Engage the squadron.
Orbital command available.
I may be wrong. Come on, come on, you can take this out. You can take out that that destroyer. Ooh, now we're getting into the big old Clone Wars ships are starting to move closer. The fighters that the Venators can bring in. Love the paint job, though.
At your command.
Ah, there goes the Y-wings. They don't have a chance.
The shield generator is disabled. Form up.
We might be able to take out one of their frigates.
Launch
Not
phase
really sure.
engage.
Nah.
Bombers at the
Space
ready.
station is under
We got a handful of fighters. We can get Group 2, like, trying to focus down some more fighter squadrons, but I don't think we're going to manage it. There goes the station. Oh, we'll come back up there. The only ship I'm really concerned about is that Venator, and if we can get an MC-80 and the ISD, we should be able to take it down. And we had a little, a Crusader-class gunship. Right there. I could have had the station focus that. I would say extend it, but this is like the last Y-wing in the fleet. Blur.
Waiting order.
I started to think I had this campaign in the bag. Like it was won. Like we were getting a lot of forward momentum, and we're still winning the battles. But
We have been defeated.
like that ISD fleet's got me thinking maybe not so much. If they had paired that with the Super Star Destroyer, I don't know what we would have done there. I mean, we would focus heavily on fighters. All right. Before they have a chance to land ground troops, let's move. That's the closest one is down here.
Proceeding
And
to
move,
location.
move in,
Moving out.
move in. You're building up 2 new ones. Yep. Good. Quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. How far away are you? Oh, you're so many jumps away. I don't want them to get
Battle imminent.
ground forces. Crap. We do have turbo laser towers, but they are bringing in 3 groups of artillery that can kind of snipe shot turbo laser towers. They don't outrange them. I think they have around the same range. A little concerned. I don't think we fought over this planet before, except for when we first took it.
Base
What in the
is
world?
under attack.
Oh, this was the planet with the... Yeah, okay, cool. This was the planet with the... Ooh,
Use the terrain to your advantage.
why is this a
You
thing?
must propel this invasion if the
Like
rebellion
the worst turbo laser tower placements and shield generator placement ever. Let's go. We'll also double up
in
on
progress.
defense, because we're probably going to be holding this quite a bit. I need all units focused there. Come on, you can take out the spawners.
You need us, sir.
All ground forces fall back.
Upgrade complete.
It's gonna come down to defending the shield generator in the woods. Do you guys get a bonus for being in the woods? No, I don't think they do. They should. They should get a cover bonus.
Point me in the right direction.
Standing
See what the enemy's bringing in.
Scouting location. Executing flyby.
We might be able to cause a little trouble.
Upgrade complete.
We've got him. Send
Copy.
reinforcements.
En route.
All right, go help
You're
that
going
thing.
in.
What do we got? Infantry.
Combat speeder ready.
This thing's in range. Because, yeah, like the turbo lasers are spread way out, and the generator is up in the
Upgrade
front.
complete.
How ridiculous is that? Dig in, boys. It's
Base
really gonna
is
be up to
under
you.
attack.
No? Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Moving to coordinates.
Enemy ground forces are approaching. Weak way mercenaries.
Roger that.
Let them get in range of the turbo lasers.
Moving out. Heading out.
Oh, they're hitting us on this side. All right, fastest unit we have to get over there. Go. And they're like throwing grenades at us. So they don't use rockets, they use grenades. I kind of like that. All right, beeline it over. We can help them.
Follow your lead.
No, don't let them kill it. We're relying on the infantry to hold there. Hi, guys. How's it going? With your silly grenadiers. Take them down. Go scout. Have they, oh yeah, they're wrecking us.
Laser tower destroyed.
Ready, sir.
So they might actually come through this turbo laser tower. If you guys don't come through the center, I will be confused and a little worried. All right, well, we'll just have to be fast. So let's go over here and defend this. Just gonna have to be reactionary here. What side are they gonna come from?
Ready for orders.
The thing that I'm most concerned about
Let's go.
is those
Keep
artillery
going.
units, and we
This
haven't
way.
seen a single one of them yet. Well, now we have.
Over there.
There's one right there.
Scouting location.
Our front line is being attacked.
Executing flyby.
Infantry are holding. It looks like just an infantry battle in the woods. Whoops. Infantry battle in the
Copy.
woods? Yeah. Now they have eyes on lots of infantry in the woods.
En route. Ground
Requesting an
target
airstrike.
Here, sir. Roger that. Moving to coordinates.
How are we doing on this side? There's the artillery.
Warm up.
Oh boy. Fall back. Fall back. Run. Run. You gotta get underneath the guns.
Heading out.
The turbo laser can help.
Spread out, men.
I sent you in the wrong place.
Standing by.
Beelining it back. Get back here.
Our base is under attack.
Yeah, keep it distracted.
Waiting orders.
Keep it distracted.
Roger
Now
that.
fall back. How's the infantry doing in the middle? Totally fine. We can hold this.
Copy. Affirmative.
Get up here and help
Yes,
them
sir.
defend that.
Right
Two more
away.
squads.
Right
You don't have
away.
your rocket launcher anymore, do you? Oh, you do. You do have your
Ready to
anti-infantry
roll.
or anti-armor
Avoiding fire.
weapon. Excellent.
I copy.
So, are they
Right
just
away.
not going to come this direction now?
Moving out. Ready for attack. Heading out. All
Because
out.
we'll shoot you in the back. We don't mind.
Initiating sweep. Let's move out.
Weak way, downed. Two more squads. It
go.
looks like they ran their infantry that were hitting us here all the way back and around. Or maybe this is just another reinforcement group. They've got to come up the hill, and then they're going to get
Over
wrecked.
there.
Don't let them shoot you.
Scouting
I don't think I get another one of these. We're being attacked in the middle. It's just like infantry.
Unit destroyed.
All right, make sure the turbo laser tower gets in range.
Moving ahead.
Come on, please fire. There you go. Go.
On advance.
Use those rockets. Use those rockets. Don't let them overnight over. Okay, we're good. We're holding. What's heading this direction? Oh, look at that! They tried to walk a couple of S2Eps over. Take them down. Now we're being challenged on all fronts. Maybe it is time to think of, I don't know. I'll think of a bit more of an extreme strategy. Holding isn't working too well. We could either strike from Quat shipyards into the core world, or we could pull our units out of Quat and use our SSD to take on like that giant battle group of Super Star, or those battle group of Star Destroyers. The, what, 7 of them? We need something with a bit more punch. It's a lot of cards in one basket,
They're
though.
waiting orders.
Okay, the enemy's falling back. Jaeger Miner is ours. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm kind of going back and forth on what the strategy should be. I'm not going to keep a Star Destroyer, a Super Star Destroyer, and not use it, you know? Not because I'm worried about losing it. That seems just silly. Our reinforcements have arrived. We might even strike back from the direction they came. But we'll find out in the next episode, because I'm pretty sure we're over an hour. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Later, everybody.